welcome. And indeed, I was here in 2010. It was in Anaheim, and this was a first founder presentation. Same event, same topic. And I shared my view with you on how this technology could develop over the next 10 years. And I can tell you, in 2015, halfway through, we overachieved our plan by more than 30%, and we are very well running in the moment. Most of you probably do not know that there are, in fact, two technologies that are driving this. The EOS business, you know, but behind EOS, there is a core technology, which is a laser positioning equipment. This is a company that's called ScanLab. And the ScanLab group has more than 50% market share in this laser positioning for high-end machining applications. And just to give you an impression, what this means is we sold last year 30,000 scan heads for laser machining. That means 30,000 machines. If you look at additive, this is just 2% at EOS on the number of machines. But what it means is that these industries are now coming together. And this is still my vision. Meanwhile, we are working on our picture of the future 2025. But I can tell you the task is to make additive a manufacturing technology, not only that you can manufacture a part, but that the technology is an integral part of a factory of the future. That means in Europe, we call this Industry 4.0. Here you call it Internet of Things. What it means is that the technology is really talking to the conventional technologies via Internet and is established as a manufacturing process. And we have signed, for instance, last year, a cooperation agreement with Georg Fischer Machining Solutions. Just to give you an idea, they are #1 in the world in tooling applications. They sold last year 3,500 machines. And they think that an interesting percentage of this number of machines could be additive, integrated in factories together with conventional technologies. Most people still think additive is, let me say, a technology by itself. But I personally know no additive part that has not a combination with conventional technologies. And if I take my vision for the next 10 years, this iPhone 6S is manufactured with 1,250 ScanLab modules that have 11 applications. This is surrounding of the glass. This is cutting of the glass. This is drilling of the holes. These are a total of more than 10 applications in one factory. So more than 1,000 machines based on our laser technology are in manufacturing today. And when I look forward on additive, if you imagine, the total installed base of Georg Fischer Machining Solutions, former Archie Shamil, is 100,000 machines. And there is no reason that there is not such a number visible for additive machines in the future. If you think about a process like EDM, no? I think there are in total around 100,000 EDM machines installed in the world. And if you compare this with additive, you have much more to do with additive. But you have to drive the design industry, you have to drive the simulation processes, you have to drive the post-processing. You have to make sure that you have a closed process chain to get to your parts. This is my view, and I think it's great to be in this industry. And just for the young people here, I was especially asked to give a message to the young people. Next to EOS and ScanLab, we have just set up last year a new company, what we call AM Venture. And AM, in this case, stands not for additive, it stands for advanced manufacturing. And if there are people out that have ideas in using lasers for production, both in additive and in conventional technologies, then they are invited to show us their proposals. We have invested over the last year in 15 startup companies that are working in this field, and we are spending in the moment in the group about 1 million per week to go into this new field. So welcome to join us, and I can tell you we have a great industry, we are in a great environment, and I'm very pleased to be here. Thank you very much.